What is up, guys? Welcome back. Just realized I'm gonna need some sort of intro here. I always just open the videos just talking straight to the camera. Maybe I should design some sort of intro. Any suggestions are welcome, by the way. Maybe I should put you in the intro. What do you think? So it's check-in day today. I actually woke up, realized my scale wasn't working, and I thought, okay, maybe it just ran out of battery. Went out to buy battery and realized that it was just broken. It just wasn't working. So I've now ordered a new one, but this means that I don't know what my body weight is. And I regret not weighing myself more often during the week. I actually decided to weigh myself only once a week, which is usually not something I suggest to do. And it's funny that this happened now, and I actually don't know where I'm at with my body weight in a week that was actually quite important to know what my body weight is and what the fluctuation is. I normally suggest all my clients to weight themselves multiple times a week just so that we can have a look at the average. I basically stepped on my own foot, so ordered a new scale. I'm definitely going to start weighing myself more often, potentially even every day, just so I can get into the habit of doing it. Obviously, if you're someone that gets obsessed with their body weight, then weighing yourself more often than once or twice a week is not, like, I wouldn't advise on doing it. But if you're actually okay with it and you don't really mind and you only see it as a parameter, as you should, to be honest, because that's literally what it is. It's just one of the many parameters that we track in terms of our progress. Then you could potentially weigh yourself every day. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I don't know what my body weight is, but let's have a look at the check-in together, and then we'll comment it. So I want to start by saying that I had a pretty good week, actually. I'm definitely happy with the fact that I managed to do all the workouts and my energy levels got progressively better. Obviously, it was a bit of a rough start. I think on Monday this week, first workout of the week, I still wasn't 100%. I think I've only started to feel 100% like today. Yesterday I had an amazing leg session, definitely the best one that I had in a long while. I'm not even lying, even though I was slightly weaker than usual because my CNS needs to readapt. I've also been quite sore this week from all the workouts, just getting back into training properly. But I had an amazing session, and just overall it got progressively better from the start to the end of the week. I also managed to do the cardio every day as I wanted to, aside from the leg day, which was a goal of mine, and I managed to do it. I'm a big advocate of sticking to your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And it's one of the most powerful things you can do to build up your confidence. And since I haven't had a lot of it recently in the past few months, I've really needed to set up a plan and being able to stick to it. And actually, it goes well beyond seeing the results. It's just more about, that conscientiousness aspect of things that we talked about. It's giving your word and actually keeping up your promises. I think it's definitely the quickest and most powerful way to rebuild the confidence in yourself. But yeah, going back to the check-in, I was quite surprised with how lean I still look, which makes me think that actually body weight might have slightly decreased. But there's definitely a nice roundness to my physique. Ended up doing the check-in quite late, tried to find a battery and then realized that the scale wasn't working. I also had a couple of calls in the morning, so I ended up doing the check-in quite late. So I was expecting to look quite flat, definitely felt flat, but looking at the videos, I wouldn't say I look flat, but definitely leaner than I was expecting. So, and this means green light in terms of increasing the food. I did say I would have increased the food this week and getting back into training, but I actually didn't in the end, purely because I wasn't feeling 100% yet. Also, my digestion hasn't been that good while I was ill. It was one of the symptoms that I had that actually dragged a little bit longer, together with the cough, which seems to be gone right now. Actually, I haven't thought about it, but I don't think I coughed today. Maybe a little bit this morning, and that was it. But yeah, so I can definitely increase the food now, so I'm gonna push the carbs up by 50 grams, and that would definitely be of great help to keep progressing with the lifts and go back to my strongest self, which is the main goal for me at the moment. I always prefer to have performance-based goals, you know, for as much as aesthetics are important, and ultimately, you know, that's what bodybuilding is based on. But for me, what really excites me is the training, is the achievements that I can make with my performance, with the strength and the intensity. That's really the stuff that keeps me going, and this is why I can easily not look at my physique or do check-ins. In fact, I didn't really do check-ins, you know, for quite a few months up until I started this channel. But I was still chasing progression with my training. But obviously, we know that needs to be backed up fueled by the right nutrition, and this is the opportunity that I have now to really push things in that direction. So yeah, I've been spending the day mostly doing check-ins and calls with clients. I wanted to bring this up since it's been a common theme today, and it is a common theme. I happen to talk about this quite often with my clients and a lot of people that I know, and sometimes even myself, which is actually nothing new. It's just the concept of controlling what's controllable and let go everything that is out of your control. And when I say let go, I mean not worry about it. I think it's very easy when you're a high achiever or a busy person, whatever you want to call yourself, to be over preoccupied with so many things and just try to spread yourself too thin and just feel overwhelmed all the time, just trying to prioritize everything, when that in itself is a contradiction, because you can only prioritize certain things. You can't prioritize everything, otherwise nothing is really a priority. But sometimes when we look at all the tasks and all the things that we have to do, all our responsibilities, they all just look like priorities, but we can't afford to be preoccupied with the things that are out of our control. And it's actually a very simple concept, and I'm pretty sure that you probably saw so many reels and posts and articles about this online, especially since 2020, where people got into self-development across a larger scale a bit more. If it's out of your control, there's no point in worrying about it. Of course, it might cause you some trouble, it might make things more difficult for you, but if you cannot control it, if there is nothing you can do about it, then maybe it doesn't deserve to be on your mind, especially since sometimes we spend so much mental and emotional energy being worried about things that are completely out of our scope, and we miss the opportunity to actually look a little bit further into what it is that we actually have control over, and what are the things that we can do about our current situation. And when we take the focus off what we can't do anything about, all of a sudden we have so much more mental capacity and a newfound focus for the things that we can actually be more productive with and get something out of. And with that, we can also gain enough clarity to then be able to prioritize the things that need to be prioritized. And these might change all the time, especially if you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things that are important to you, a lot on your plate. You might feel like everything is a priority, as we were saying, but realistically, at times you're gonna have to prioritize different things. Whatever is more urgent and actually needs your attention and your energy in the moment right now, we might actually be able to move it slightly more in the background the following day to prioritize something else. But we need more clarity to be able to think straight about what we want to prioritize. And what would give us clarity is just really looking at what's in front of us that we can actually do something about. I'm probably repeating myself here, but hopefully you got the message. And with that, I'll leave you guys to it. I will see you tomorrow anyway. But thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I'm posting one video a day for a year straight. Today was day 33, and yeah, I definitely need an intro. So thanks again for being here. It's always appreciated, and I will see you tomorrow.